Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into the world of coins. Collectibles in the world of coins. Some stories begin quietly, just a small penny resting in someone's hand, but end with thunder. Today, we uncover the unbelievable tale of the 2006 United States 1-cent coin, a piece so ordinary at first glance that most people walk past it without realizing the hidden power it carries. But for those who understand rarity, condition, and the mysteries of minting, this humble copper-plated coin can become a giant. The 2006 penny belongs to the modern era, yet its value can rise dramatically when an extraordinary minting mistake, unexpected metal blend, or pristine condition joins the stage. In the history of coins, even modern dates can surprise the world, because value is not created by age alone, but by rarity, error, and the magic of flawless condition. And sometimes, fate selects one coin to stand out from millions. Most people think a 2006 penny is worth 1 cent, but collectors know better. A single wrong strike from the mint, a double print, a missing detail, an off-center design, or a wrong planchet can instantly transform a coin into a treasure. These rare survivors escape the mint accidentally, traveling through pockets and piggy banks until one lucky person discovers the jackpot hiding in plain sight. Imagine holding such a coin. The copper side glows softly under the light. The Lincoln Memorial stands sharply engraved, every detail crisp and untouched. You feel its weight, not in grams, but in potential. A simple penny, yet behind it lies a possibility of wealth that defies logic. A coin like this doesn't just shine, it whispers promises. In numismatic history, the most shocking fortunes were created by coins people thought were ordinary. A tiny difference, a misaligned die, a missing letter, a rare metal blend, or an unusually perfect condition has turned pennies into golden opportunities. And when collectors enter a bidding war, a price can rise so high it feels unreal, touching thousands or even life-changing amounts. Your coin, especially in good condition, stands tall among the millions minted that year. Smooth edges, strong design, and clean surfaces are signs collectors watch like hawks. Because while the date 2006 is common, the condition is not. A pristine, sharp strike with its copper side unblemished is always a magnet for serious buyers. Now imagine this, a rare minting error from 2006, perfectly preserved. In the hands of the right collector, such a coin can rise far beyond expectations. Auctions have witnessed ordinary-looking pennies leap to unimaginable amounts simply because the story inside the coin was rare enough to ignite excitement. Wealth is sometimes born from the smallest details. This is why experienced collectors never ignore a penny, especially one with history stamped into its copper skin. Every coin carries a past, traveling through cities' pockets, time itself, but only a chosen few rise above their fate. A rare 2006 penny is more than metal. It is a survivor of the minting process, a spark in the dullness of everyday currency. Think of your coin as a sleeping treasure. For years it may have rested unnoticed, but now, in your hands, it receives the attention it deserves. The camera focuses, the story begins, and suddenly this little coin transforms from an object into a character. A penny with a destiny, waiting for someone bold enough to reveal its worth. Collectors don't just buy coins, they buy stories, rarity, and beauty. A flawless 2006 penny, or a rare error version, can become the centerpiece of a collection. Some collectors chase these treasures their whole lives. And when desire meets scarcity, price becomes secondary. Passion takes over, and values rise beyond imagination. This coin, this simple copper piece from 2006, carries a power you cannot see with the naked eye, the power of rarity. The power of history, the power to turn a small discovery into an opportunity. In a market driven by competition, emotion, and a hunt for perfection, even a modern penny can rise to heights that echo through collector circles. So if you hold a 2006 penny in great condition, or one with a unique minting error, don't rush. Don't spend it carelessly. This coin may be your silent companion, waiting for the right moment to transform your fortune overnight. In the world of rare coins, the unbelievable has happened before, and it can happen again. Sometimes, destiny hides in the smallest circle of copper. The next up top two in the vast world of American coinage, the 1957 D-Wheat penny stands as a small copper circle with a legacy far larger than its size. struck during the final years of the wheat penny era. This coin carries more than metal. It carries history, nostalgia, and the dreams of collectors who search endlessly for the one rare piece that can transform their fortune overnight. Although millions were minted, only a microscopic fraction survived in truly exceptional condition, and that tiny surviving group is where legends are born. What makes this coin so gripping is not just its age, but the era it represents. The United States in the late 1950s was a country rising with innovation, hope, and change. Every penny produced that year touched the hands of workers, soldiers, students, and dreamers. And when the Denver Mint carved a tiny D beneath the date, it unknowingly created one of the most talked-about marks in American penny history, a mark that collectors still chase with unstoppable passion. A 1957 D wheat penny in ordinary shape might seem simple, but in extraordinary condition, it becomes a treasure that can astonish even expert collectors. When the copper shines with that mirror-like glow, when the wheat stalks on the reverse look untouched by time, and when Lincoln's profile appears razor-sharp as if struck yesterday, the value of this penny rises like fire. These high-grade survivors inspire bidding wars, emotional battles, and record-breaking sales. Collectors often say that the true magic of the 1957 D wheat penny lies not in what it is, but in what it represents, the closing chapter of the iconic wheat design. After decades of production, the beloved wheatback artwork would vanish forever just 2 years later. Because of this historical shift, every preserved wheat penny becomes a doorway to the past, and the 1957 D stands as one of the most desired final era pieces. There are countless stories told in coin shops across America about people who found forgotten 1957 D wheat penny tucked in a drawer, inside an old jar, or hidden in a family box for decades. Some of these coins, untouched by circulation, carried unbelievable value once examined. The most pristine examples, shimmering with their original red copper brilliance, have been known to climb into shocking price ranges, generating excitement and disbelief in the collector world. The copper side of this coin, when well preserved, reveals the true craftsmanship of mid-century minting. You can almost feel the strength of the presses that shaped it and the precision of the metal that carries Lincoln's steady gaze. The color of aged copper has a beauty of its own, a warm, timeless glow that no modern coins can imitate. This glow alone can push collectors into bidding frenzies, for they know such natural beauty is becoming nearly impossible to find. Over the years, stories, some true, some exaggerated, and some bordering on legend, have circulated about the 1957 D wheat penny selling for life-changing amounts. These tales often come from rare examples with special traits, extreme mint state grades, proof-like surfaces, or dramatic errors. When the right collector meets the right coin, the price can climb far beyond what anyone might expect for a penny. One of the most thrilling aspects of this coin is the possibility of rare minting mistakes. A double die, an off-center strike, a clipped planchet. These tiny factory accidents turn an ordinary cent into a treasure worth thousands. And because errors from this year are exceptionally hard to find, each discovery becomes a moment of pure adrenaline for collectors who dream of uncovering that one special mistake that can rewrite their life. The emotional value of the 1957 D wheat penny is just as powerful as its monetary appeal. Many collectors began their journey with wheat pennies. They were the coins found in parents' pockets, grandparents' coffee tins, and childhood piggy banks. For countless people, this coin symbolizes where their passion began. When such emotion meets rarity, prices can skyrocket into realms that feel unreal but are very real in the world of numismatics. The idea that a small penny can change someone's fortune has kept the legend of the 1957 D alive. A flawless example can bring thousands, sometimes more when paired with the perfect rarity. And even though not every 1957 D wheat penny is worth a fortune, the possibility, that small flicker of maybe this is a one, makes collectors search harder, dig deeper, and believe in the thrill of discovery. Today, the wheat penny community still watches this year closely. Auctions continue to surprise, and new discoveries shake the market every now and then. A perfect coin with blazing color and untouched surfaces can hold unimaginable value, enough to astonish anyone who once thought pennies were worthless. The excitement is real, the competition fierce, and the dream of striking it rich remains alive. So if someone holds a 1957 D wheat penny in excellent condition, especially with bright copper luster. They should treat it carefully, protect it, and never rush to sell it cheaply. For in the world of rare coins, a single penny has the power to shift destiny. And among all the Lincoln wheat cents, the 1957 D stands as one of those coins whose story can rise from ordinary pocket change to a symbol of hope, discovery, and unimaginable fortune. The next up top three imagine holding a small, copper-red coin in your hand. Simple, humble, almost silent, yet carrying the weight of American history on its tiny shoulders. The 1958 D wheat penny may look ordinary at first glance, but to the trained eye of a collector, it is a striking symbol of the final heartbeat of an era. This coin, minted in Denver in the final year of the iconic wheatback design, represents the closing chapter of a 50-year legacy that shaped American pocket change. When you observe the copper side shining in good condition, you're not just looking at metal. You're staring into a preserved fragment of the past. The Wheat Penny series ended in 1958, and the Lincoln Memorial reverse replaced it the following year. This makes every 1958 penny a last breath of a design beloved by generations. Collectors treasure final year issues, especially those from the Denver Mint, as symbols of transition and history. The value of a 1958 D wheat penny does not come from rarity in regular circulation, because millions were struck, but from something far deeper: condition, errors, and a desire of collectors to preserve the final echo of the wheatback design. A truly exceptional example, glimmering with original mint luster, as if freshly struck yesterday, can climb in value because perfection becomes rare with every passing decade. In the world of coins, condition is everything. A good conditioned copper side, free from the scars of circulation, pulls the viewer in with its warm glow. This glow is not just a shine of metal. It is a glow of time preserved. Collectors know that such preservation gives a coin a special charm, an appeal that can transform a simple penny into a collectible prize. But what truly lights up the eyes of numismatists is the possibility of a dramatic mint error. Wrong planchets, double dies, off-center strikes. These are the quirks of history that the U.S. Mint never intended yet accidentally created. A rare error on a 1958 D penny can elevate it far above common value and into the realm of serious collectors who chase such pieces like hidden treasure. Even though the regular 1958 D penny is widely available, the error coins, especially sharply visible double-die varieties, carry an entirely different aura. These coins are not just mistakes. They are miracles of imperfection. Their existence rewrites the story of an ordinary coin into something extraordinary, the kind of piece collectors whisper about when discussing dream finds. The copper surface itself tells a story older than the coin. Each wheat penny is composed mostly of pure copper, carrying the reddish-brown tone that collectors love. Over the decades, this metal reacts to air, touch, and time, creating colors that range from deep chocolate to fiery red. A 1958 D penny that retains its original red brilliance is like capturing a moment of 1958 sunlight in your palm. To many collectors, the wheat reverse design is one of the most iconic symbols of American coinage. Two simple wheat stalks embracing the words 1 cent like ancient guardians. This design echoes the strength of rural America, the dignity of labor, and the spirit of a nation growing through hardship and triumph. To hold the last of this design feels like holding the closing page of a national story. Although no regular 1958 D penny sells for millions, the emotional and historical value is undeniable. And in the world of collecting, emotion often drives passion. Some rare, high-grade specimens, those graded nearly perfect, have sold for impressive prices because perfection becomes a treasure. The excitement of discovering such a nearly flawless coin is enough to make any collector's heart race. Finding an error, a high-grade piece, or a preserved red copper example can feel like unlocking a hidden doorway to fortune. But more importantly, it is like becoming part of a long tradition, a tradition of people who look closely, who notice details, who understand that history often hides in the smallest objects. The 1958 D wheat penny remains a gateway coin for many collectors. Its final year status, its classic design, and the thrilling possibility of rare errors make it a coin worth holding, studying, and appreciating. It may not transform someone into an overnight billionaire, but it can absolutely ignite a lifelong passion for numismatics. So when you look at your 1958 D penny, its copper side glowing, its wheat stalk standing tall, remember that you are holding a piece of history that thousands of collectors dream of understanding. In the world of coins, value is not only about money. It is about story, rarity, condition, and the magic of time. And the 1958 D wheat penny carries all of that magic in a quiet, powerful way only a true historic coin can.